Welcome back, comrades, to DIY by NZguy March special. Today we got a special treat for you. Ozito power exchange, 18 volt, lithium ion, wet and dry vacuum cleaner. It sucks, it blows, and it comes with an extension. By the looks of it, this could be a great addition to my workshop. I've been wanting one for a while. Luckily, March special came along. So we're gonna open this baby up and see what's inside. This could be a product review as well. Where's that complicated? Extra cardboard. And here's the baby itself. I meant to do that. Anyway, we lost one along the way. Should be okay. Nice. Presentation. A little bit different. So the red is feel like a little bit darker than just on my regular tools. But there's something inside. Oh nice, already comes with a bag pre-installed. A hose. Some attachments that we'll never need or use. This one we'll probably will need the attachment, but we'll just never use. Okay, caster wheels going on bottom. Ah, what's this? Some kind of thingy-majiggy. Can't see where it connects to. Oh well, we'll figure it out along the way. Most importantly, the manual, where it says that it can suck suction power 80 millibar or 8 kPa. Just on there. That is what we're going to test here today. Alright, here's the main unit with a flappy battery insert, nice and beefy. My whole fist can go in. Okay. Pretty ductile switch, nice ka-chunk. Alright, let's test it out. Got my 4 amp hour battery. Any recommendations? No, not really. This side blows. So 25 liters a second. Definitely blows that. There's no guides to pretty good. While the vacuum cleaner hasn't sucked anything, not clogged up, it does feel like it's got decent suction for you know, a battery operated one. Just some warnings here. just make sure you use some kind of other attachment. I'm not sure, must be in this bag or something for when you're using it wet. Okay, ensure that the foam filter is fitted at all times when vacuuming liquids. Okay, it's referring to this one. Okay, so you got a little foam filter, stop the bigger chunks of dirt going through, and then you got the ensure that the filter bag is fitted at all times when vacuuming matter. Speaking of vacuum matter, comes with a paper bag as well. This is like a dust bag, but not too interested in that. This is mainly for my shop dust, so I can take it out to the car, get the vacuuming done, things like that. And here's what we're for, to see if this claim 8 kPa, is it at the suction inlet or is it at the hose? Alright, and for that I did bring a little friend. Pressure manometer. Okay, I've been using it for a while, so I know that a good industrial vacuum can suck up to -20, which is a good one value for a vac. Anything above that is superior, anything below that is and let's give this a test. Okay, so for the optimum performance, we're going to swap out the 4 amp hour battery to a Ultra 5.2. That's in there. You can hear the Ultra. Okay, so you shove that in. There you go. And as you can see, 9.5. Not bad. Alright, just gonna restart that. So 9.6, 7, 8, come on. 10, 10, make it 10, make it 10. No, not quite. Try again. Wow, that's pretty good. And just to show you that the Ultra battery, it is fully charged. I just came off the charger. So this is giving us best performance. So 9.5 is pretty average for a household cleaner. Let's see if it does it at the hose. Right. Let's have a look. Oh, yep. So as you can see, clips on. Let's test that out. Turn it on. Whoa, so even that, yeah, even at the hose, you're getting about 9.5, which is pretty good, because a lot of vacuums lose it through the hose. That's where the main pressure runs off, for whatever reason. But this is doing pretty well so far. Yeah, let's there it is. Found it. But yeah, in any case, just be mindful that this is absolute brand new unit. No dust gone through it so far. which means that these values are the optimal values you're going to get with the optimum ultra power battery. I don't know how it's going to last. I'm not going to test it out now. It's something you can look at other reviews, see how long the battery on this lasts. But to me, main point was that it should be as advertised. If this is off even by, you know, 1, like lower than 8, then that means this is a piece of junk, not even worth buying. But at the moment, I feel like, yeah, it's pretty good. I'm definitely looking forward to the mobility of this, so I can take it anywhere I need to, suck up the dust, dirt, whatever I need to do, and then can bring it back, and don't have to drag the wire behind me or trying to find an extension where I'm going to plug it in. So definitely a good unit to have. Great addition to the Ozito power exchange range that I'm kind of slowly building up. I haven't reviewed all of them, but I'm just going to review one at a time. If something does come up, any issues with this, subscribe to my channel. I'll update you guys on if there's any issues with this, or if it causes any major problems. But at the moment, yeah, I'm quite happy. There's a lot of all these little gadget things that I feel like you can put away in a drawer, and hopefully you'll never need them again. Just trying to store it somewhere here, I just don't see how it's going to work. Yeah, it kind of fits. Yeah, kind of stays there, but I always have a feeling that it's just going to be knocked around, and then you're going to lose it anyway. So there's no point of keeping anything on a size like this, because once you drag it, knock it off, and it's just more things to pick up off the floor. So my personal opinion is just a simple hose, vacuum tube, and off you go. If you need to, yep, for the bigger area, yeah, you do a big area, but I don't think this will be powerful enough to do that. Speaking of power, let's compare this to its bigger older brother. Alright, let's show you a sign. Let's compare you to Ozito 1100 watts, wet and dry back. So it's basically the same thing, only this one is powered by a cord, and you can get 1100 watts apparently out of it. It does have certain advantages. I feel like the hose is way bigger. Oh, actually no, it's the same, but that's just the connection. But I'm talking about the hose. You can definitely see the size comparison. There is no comparison. And let's test the output on this. How much pressure it will suck. Alright, cover your ears, girls. Whew. She is noisy. Yeah, this is not my best model, because this is a second-hand one, hence yeah, a little bit dirty, but still sucking at 15, which is alright. As I said, 20, that's a pretty good result. Anything above is superior. Now let's test it, the output at the hose. Alright, what's going on? One momento. Cover the ears. Right, hopefully you saw the numbers on the output. Yeah, 18, not too bad. Very good for a shop vac. Knowing that it is a tiny bit dusty, but in general it's pretty good. Also on the hose end, only 1 kPa drop. Okay. Very good, very good. So my verdict is, if you got a small shop, I reckon go for more power. It should be a cheaper unit to buy as well. You can always use the extra power, because if you got a tiny bit to vacuum, then you better go with something that will give you maximum power for your buck. But if you're like me and you're doing projects all over the place, yeah, like me, just doing projects all over the place, left, right and center. I do it quite often outside. I need to climb up the roof, suck the dust and dirt up there, and dragging a vacuum cleaner with a cord up the ladder is absolutely horrible idea. It compromises safety and your convenience. So this unit should make it a lot easier to do those kind of jobs. So if you do a little bit of vacuuming here, a little bit of vacuuming there, and you're quite mobile, I reckon this would be a good addition to power exchange tools that you've got, because you just chuck the battery in there, get it up and running. It's fairly light compared to the other one. Not a lot lighter, but definitely if you're taking out the ladder, definitely you can feel it. Plus I reckon, yeah, the small hose and the little loss of power suction should compensate for it by having the mobility and the ease of getting it to the place. Speaking of mobility, I'm just gonna look up what this thing is all about, and I'll come back to you. Apparently, even the manufacturers don't know what this is for, eh? Alright, welcome back. I figured out what that is for. If you, yeah, I don't want to scratch it too much. Not on the first day at least. So I'll take the unit off. Take the hoses off. So as you can see, this is a metal bucket. Stainless steel, to be honest. The spring is metal connecting to this little chain. And this chain is going to extend past the casters. Okay. It is designed to drag on the ground and release any electrical charge that gets built up on this. Unlike its bigger brother, it is connected to the ground, except not. But yeah, there's a neutral that you can connect to the ground and run off the excess electricity or any static charge that builds up. This is to get rid of static charge, because when you suck in the particles, sometimes they get sucked in statically charged and they will charge the whole thing, which is going to build up charge, keep building up until it zaps something and gets dumped. So this is to make sure that it gets dumped through the floor and not to something flammable, because if you're sucking up sawdust, flammable in certain proportions with the air, add an ignition source like a static spark, Kaboom! So that's a neat feature. I think good on them for thinking it through. But yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This has been DIY by NZguy. Hope you have learned something.